Oil prices might crash, and to find out, you have to watch the video till the very end. Stop watching useless videos and watch this to help save your future. Watch it till the very end. You know what's happening right now could change the oil game forever. The United Arab Emirates, one of the most powerful producers of oil, is stepping away from the control of OPEC. And if you think this is just another policy shift, you're missing the bigger picture, because this could break the cartel. So let me explain. For decades, OPEC controlled oil prices by setting production limits called quotas. Less oil, higher prices. More oil, lower prices. Simple. But now, the UAE is basically saying, why should we limit ourselves when we can produce more and make more money? They're aiming for nearly 5 million barrels per day by 2027. That's potentially 1 to 2 million extra barrels flooding the market. And when supply goes up like that, prices go down. Now let's talk about the pros, because this is where it gets interesting. Cheaper oil means cheaper fuel. That means airlines, logistics companies and manufacturing industries win big. Countries like China, India and a few European countries which heavily depend on oil imports could benefit massively. Lower fuel prices is equal to lower inflation pressure. And here's the real advantage. UAE has a production break-even of around $50 per barrel. That's low. Which means even if prices fall, they can survive. Many others cannot. Now the cons. This is where it gets dangerous. You have to stick with me throughout the entire video to understand it fully in a simple way. This move is a direct hit on OPEC's power, because once one country breaks ranks, others start thinking, why not us? Countries like Iraq or Nigeria could follow, and OPEC's entire system of controlling oil supply could collapse. And then comes the biggest question everyone's asking. Will Saudi Arabia retaliate? Look, Saudi Arabia is the backbone of OPEC. If they feel threatened, they have one powerful weapon: flood the market. We have seen this before during past oil wars. Saudi Arabia increased production to crush competitors, forcing prices so low that weaker producers suffered terribly. So yes, retaliation is possible, but if Saudi floods the market and UAE increases production, we're not talking about a small dip. We're talking about a potential oil price crash. And that changes everything. Countries dependent on oil revenues, especially in OPEC, will struggle. Government budgets shrink, economic pressure rises, but for consumers, it could mean the cheapest fuel prices in years. And here's the geopolitical angle that people might be missing. This shift actually strengthens United States of America. Leaders like Donald Trump have always pushed for lower oil prices and weaker OPEC control, because cheaper oil is equal to stronger global economy and less influence for oil cartels. So in a way, this move by the UAE could be seen as a strategic win for the US. Control over global energy might be shifting. OPEC's dominance is being questioned. Saudi Arabia might become stronger but more isolated. So the new rules of the game are being written. Now I want to hear from you. If oil prices crash, who really wins, and more important, is this the beginning of the end for OPEC? As always, if you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. If it makes sense, I'll invite you for a live discussion every Sundays.